What is this? Why is there inspirational music? Why is he playing soccer? Why is he only 20 years old? Okay, not a bad start. Get this advertisement out of my sight! Since the popularization of e-cigarettes through the company Juul, millions of people have become users. E-cigarettes benefited many who were former combustible cigarette smokers as they have less toxins and decrease your chance for lung and heart disease. However, as of 2021, over 2 million youth are active e-cigarette users. When used by youth, e-cigarettes pose a great danger to their development and can serve as a gateway product to other nicotine products. Since 2019, many states have taken actions against e-cigarette companies like Juul, and we will examine what else needs to be done to further prevent youth from getting exposed to this product. Using data from the 2018 National Health Interview Survey, the CDC published that 25.2% of the adults who currently use the e-cigarettes were highest among former cigarette smokers who quit within the past year. Most of them are using it for smoking cessation. They were former cigarette smokers who quit within the past year, so we can assume they are using the e-cigarette as a substitute. So the problem here is not whether the e-cigarette should be banned or allowed, but the 2 million youth who are still using the e-cigarettes today. We need to first talk about the very shady side of the e-cigarette companies. Prior to September 2019, e-cigarette companies purposely tried to appeal to youth by using appealing flavors and advertisements. How despicable! But it's true. A study in 2019 by Dartmouth University and the University of Vermont found that the leading reason of e-cigarette use among adolescent and young adult users was availability of appealing flavors. That is 77.9% of adolescent users and 90.3% of young adult users. So this shows that flavors were definitely the major reason of why youth were trying e-cigarettes. But we still need to prove that flavors are purposely made for youth users, which the second part of the quote is, the leading reasons among older adult users were the beliefs that e-cigarettes might be less harmful to other persons or themselves. So now we have shown that adults are using e-cigarettes not because of flavors, but rather for smoking cessation. So e-cigarettes are doing their jobs in that sense for adults. So if adults aren't the ones who are interested in the flavors, then why are the flavors made? So clearly it's made for youth, which should not be the major focus of e-cigarette companies. We see a decrease in from 2015 to 2017, which is likely caused by the FDA requiring e-cigarette companies to submit any new products to the FDA for approval. However, after 2017, we have a very steep increase, which people refer to as the vaping epidemic. Arizona accused the Juul company of using fruit-flavored liquid pods, social media campaigns, and free giveaways to appeal to young customers, leading to a spike in addiction among teens. Many other states filed similar lawsuits. In fact, the company today still has over 2,000 more lawsuits waiting to be settled. Juul responded by saying that it is suspending all of its U.S. advertising and will not lobby against a recently proposed ban on all flavored vaping products. Following this, we have seen a great improvement in the amount of youth using e-cigarettes. So this reveals a drop in e-cigarette use in youth since 2019, and this is very significant. It's not a small drop, given that we were in COVID-19 remote learning. It would have been much easier to be using e-cigarettes, not having to hide it from school administrators. But the fact that our e-cigarette rates continue to decrease is very promising. However, there's still the 2 million youth who are using e-cigarettes, and this is due to them being exposed to enticing e-cigarette advertisements, not through Juul, but through sponsored e-cigarette influencers on social media. A research conducted by USC in 2020 reveals that e-cigarette influencers worldwide have collaborated with over 600 e-cigarette brands in 2020, and 75% of the influencers did not restrict youth access to their promotional content on Instagram. This evidence reveals that companies are still finding ways to advertise to youth, even if it's not directly. These vape influencers, they work with e-cigarette sellers and they advertise their products to their audiences, which are primarily youth, people who are underage, and this exposes youth to products that they could buy and where they could buy it. The solution is not easy, so we need to start off with stricter controls. That's as simple as putting on an age limit for accessing Instagram accounts with vape influencers. Also, looking at these charts, we need to put taxes in all 50 states. This way, only adults who have finished developing and have more control in their lives can easily access these products and make the decisions for themselves. We need to find a way to allow adults who are combustible smokers get exposed to the less harmful alternative of the e-cigarette while preventing youth from accessing these e-cigarettes.